Since there aren't many videos about sales and downloads in game dev, especially in very niche indie titles, I've decided that 10 months after I published my game Neo Programs, I shall make that video. As this was the first game I made and published, I hope it gives you some insight about what to expect as a beginner developer. Today in this video we'll go through what my game is about, how I made it, what could I have done better, and finally, the statistics. There are timestamps if you wish to skip to the part that interests you the most. Now, let's begin. Neo Programs is a visual novel / interactive fiction game that I made in a month for the Finally Finish Something 2021 Game Jam. You play as an angel who needs to enter a computer simulation to find and save a dying program. The game deals with themes like AI, the future of computer science, and human emotions. It's about 20 to 40 minutes long, depending on how well you do. It's totally free, and the game's link will be in the description and the comment section down below. I made the game with the Godot engine since it's completely free and is the engine which I am the most familiar with. I made the art and code, and the music was done by a composer called Blu L'oiseau bleu, whose links will be under the description. I used assets for the sound design and a plugin by Dave the Dev for the entire dialogue system. I would first design the story and plot some interesting interactions and rooms on a map, and then I would import the whole story into the dialogue system and finally make the art. The most complex drawings would take me about a day or two, and the ones that were rushed would take me about an hour. The game came, of course, with bugs and grammatical errors, which I unfortunately couldn't fix in time before the release. My time management was not that great either. I had to scrape out some content, and a lot of the drawings aren't as good as I wanted them to be. But overall, I'm still pretty happy to have managed to finish a game in such a short time span. Now, for perhaps the most interesting part for you, how many downloads and how much cash did I make? Itch.io is a small platform, so if you publish on Steam, the numbers could be very much higher. My personal goal was to get 100 downloads, and here's what I got as of the time I'm recording this video. 588 downloads, 3,825 views, and $72 of gross revenue. I didn't really do that much marketing, except post the link in some Godot / game dev servers, Twitter retweets, and sharing it with my friends. You can see that there are two spikes in the game's life cycle. The first one was in February, when I published the game, with 26 downloads being the maximum, and the second one was in June, when I added my game to the Palestinian aid bundle, with 64 downloads being the maximum. But Lyrdinn, the game is free. How did you make money? Well, actually, I uploaded a file containing a making of PDF and all the soundtracks for the low price of $5. Since it is bonus content, there weren't a lot of buyers, and most of them were actually friends, family, and mutuals. Out of the $72 I made, I actually received $56 after taxes and the Itch.io share. Itch.io's share is 10%, which is the default, but you can actually change the share to be how much you want. And that concludes the rest of the video. I'm currently working on a secret new game, so if you like what you saw, feel free to follow me on Twitter for some updates. If you have any other questions, I'll be glad to answer them in the comment section. I'll see you next time.